lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Yesterday, October 4th, marked the 1 month from my very first sale as a LuLaRoe consultant. So I am so excited to give you guys those numbers and to go over my experience so far as a consultant and the ups and downs that I've experienced and the success, because I'm sure that's what you guys want to hear. You want to hear the good, the bad, the ugly, and the truth. My numbers, oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start right now in this video. I'm just all over the place because I'm so excited about all of this and I cannot believe where this journey has led me thus far. If you watched some of my other videos, you knew my first week that I made $3,700 and I was so ecstatic about that. So I cannot believe how much I made this month. I am so happy. So not only did I have a great first month in sales, but I also paid off my initial inventory. That's right, my initial inventory is completely paid off. Not only am I paid off, I am profiting. I'm so excited. Okay, I gotta get into everything because I am just, I don't even know where to start. I'm just like, okay, I'm a spaz. Okay, so I have my numbers on little post-its for you guys because I can't find my little book and I only have a little bit of time because I have to go pick up my son from school. So I wrote them down on post-it notes. Okay, so as of yesterday, October 4th, my total sales were from September 4th to October 4th, $10,029.37. Those were my total sales. So everything that I sold, $10,029.37. You want to know the best part? I still have unpaid invoices from last night's sale. I'm so excited! So that number is only going to go up. So I'm speechless right now, but I had to make the video today. So as of yesterday, those were my numbers. They haven't paid today, so today starts a whole new month for me. Out of those, $10,029.37, I calculated from September 4th to October 4th everything that I have sold. What I did is I went over and I said, okay, I sold 11 Nicole dresses, 27 Amelia dresses, this, went through everything, calculated how much it would cost me to buy it back. So the cost to replace all of the items that I have sold is $4,127 even. I don't know how it turned out to be even, but it turned out even, which I find pretty awesome. Taking the $10,000 that I had made, subtracting the $4,000 that I need to replace, I have a profit of $5,902.37. Okay, that's how much I have profited this month. But since I still had my initial order that I wanted to pay off, I had to subtract that amount. So next month, if I have the same exact sales, exactly, I would be pocketing $5,902.37. What? What? Like seriously? $5,000 in a month? I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless. So, taking off my initial order though. So subtracting from the $5,902.37, I need to take off what I paid for my initial order, which was $5,044.50, coming out to $857.87. I have profited $857.87. I am completely paid off and profiting. I cannot freaking believe it. Like, I am almost in tears. I am so excited. So guys, this is amazing. This is my first month. I am profiting. I can only imagine what next month and December is going to bring, and I'm just so freaking excited. I can't imagine profiting anything more than freaking $800. I am so freaking excited. Like, guys, I can't believe it. $857. I am in the green. I can't wait for next month. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. And you guys can do this too. Like, it's possible. Like, I know you've watched a million YouTube videos, because I know I did. I know before I signed up, I watched every YouTube video out there. And everyone was like, don't worry about the initial, like, you'll pay it off. I was happy to pay it off in months, not in my very first month. I cannot believe I'm already positive. I can't believe it. So I'm just so super excited. Those are my numbers for you guys. Now about the struggles, okay? Because it's not all rainbows and sunshines and unicorns, even though we sell them. It's hard work. It is a lot of work. And it's hard. It is probably one of the hardest things that I've ever done. But it's so rewarding. It's so freaking rewarding, and I'm so happy about it. Okay, let's just get right into it. Don't judge your success in the business off of my success. I've had an extremely successful month, and I worked hard at it. I worked hard. I was up till 3, 4 in the morning, numerous nights, shipping and invoicing and getting everything ready. And there's a lot that I've learned that I need to do better or to do differently to make this more efficient for myself. And my family. So don't judge what you're doing or your first week or anything off of my success. You're going to be completely different, but I want you to know that this is possible, that you can achieve those numbers. You can achieve more than those numbers. You can do this, okay? You just have to put in the work, and you just have to put in the time. I've had some really successful sales, okay? I've done only 3 in-home pop-ups, 1 vendor event, and the rest of my sales have been online. From those 4 in-person sales, I think I profited like less than $2,000. It wasn't hugely successful for me, but some people have so much success doing in-homes. So, I'm sorry, I'm touching my hair. It's just like all over the place. I need it cut. Somebody cut my hair, please. I just need it off. Anyway. So they haven't been hugely successful for me, but that's not to say that they haven't been successful. I've managed to book other parties off of those in-home parties that haven't happened yet. I've met a lot of local girls, a lot of people who joined my VIP page who got to try their first Lula and now they're addicted. People who are now considering joining the movement because of those pop-ups. So they're in no way unsuccessful. They just didn't bring me in that money that night, but that's not to say that it hasn't transpired into something else, or it won't transpire into something else. So the rest of my online sales have been really, really successful. I've had nights where I've done $800, $700, $500, $600 in a multi-sale, which a lot of people don't make a lot of money in a multi-sale, but my multi-sales have been very successful, my multi-consultant sales. I've also had hostesses for those sales who have worked their butt off. And my sales would not have been as high if it wasn't for those hostesses inviting their friends, commenting on different items that they think their friends would like, pushing them to buy things. Like, your hostess is going to pretty much make or break your sale. If you have a really bad hostess who's not involved at all, you're probably not going to sell as much and you're going to have to do more work to get those sales in. My hostess pretty much took care of everything for me. Half the time before I could even comment and reply to somebody's question, she was right there answering it. Like, she had her stuff down pat, and I had a really successful sale that night. But I also had a sale last week that was a 2-day sale, and I sold 1 item on a 2-day sale. It sucks when that happens. It really, really does. But don't get discouraged. I couldn't get discouraged. I was like, seriously, I've sold 1 freaking item? I couldn't believe it. But I had to pick myself up from it and, book an extra party, plan another online sale. I had to do something differently to make up for that loss. So instead of crying about it and being really discouraged of my 1 item, I turned it into something positive. Don't get discouraged if you have crappy weeks. That whole week was completely crappy. Between my kids being sick, me having very, very little sleep dealing with that, and dealing with work, not making pretty much any money that week. It was hard. It was really hard, but I mean, I pressed through it and I trekked on, and my sales for this month turned out to be $10,000. So I'm so super excited. But just don't get discouraged. Just keep working hard. It's not, like I said, it's not all rainbows and sunshine. No unicorns in real life. You have to work at it, and you have to want it. You have to really, really want it. I got a lot of questions from you guys, which I am so thankful and so humble for all that have reached out to me. Many of you have contacted me via Facebook, via email, and I feel so honored that you reached out and you expressed your questions to me. That makes me so happy that you trusted me to find those answers for you. Some of you have even reached out about joining my team, and I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I feel so honored that you would seek me out and want to work with me and want me to sponsor you through this journey. I could not be as successful without your feedback and your questions and everything like that. So thank you so much. I am so grateful for you that have subscribed and reached out to me. If you have any questions at all, just please reach out to me. So you don't have to sign up today. You don't have to choose me as your sponsor. Just if you have a question, go ahead and shoot me an email, Facebook message, comment on the video. Not a problem at all. But I'm going to dive into a couple of those questions. I did get quite a few of you wanting to know the shipping system that I used. A lot of you wanted to know about how I pull all my inventory, how I run my live sales, how I keep track and stay organized. And I throw organized out there very loosely because I am not organized. I am not organized at all. I mean, I guess I kind of am, but I don't feel like I am. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to do a completely separate video to show you what actually goes behind the scenes on a live sale. So you can see exactly how I pull everything, how I package it up, the shipping, my whole shipping method between pulling, packaging, organizing, all that stuff. I'm going to have to do a whole separate video because I could not even do that now. But the shipping method, shipping system I use is Shipping Easy. I love it. Super easy. It is literally shipping easy. Like, so easy. You know those cool Google Docs that you guys fill out when you buy something from LuLaRoe? And a lot of time it has your first name, last name, email address, all that good stuff. You can export that, like when you have people fill out those Google Docs for you. You can export that into Shipping Easy, and it compiles it all up for you. And all you do is hit like print, and it prints out all your shipping labels. It's amazing! I love it! I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so I get that question a lot. Another question I get a lot is where I had the money to pay the initial investment. We dove into our savings account. I'm not gonna lie, I have terrible credit. I made a lot of poor decisions growing up, and I don't have great credit at all. There was no way in hell I was going to qualify for a $6,000 credit card. Are you kidding me? I'm lucky if I could qualify for a $600 credit card. So we dove into our savings account, and that's how we paid it. We had money saved up, and that's what we did. So, one of you asked how I decided to carry the styles that I carry. I added on Randy, Sarah, Nicole, and Amelia. I added those 4 styles into my inventory. I took a poll. I took a poll on my VIP page and asked what everybody wanted to see, and they won, so I carried them. Another question was, what do I use for my shipping equipment? I use a Dymo. That was in my very first video. I have a link on there that you can get it from Amazon. I think it was $2.34 at that time. I don't know if it's still that much anymore. Some people use half sheets for the printer. I chose to do the Dymo because it's a thermal printer, and my printer is an inkjet, so I didn't want to waste the ink. A lot of you have asked what I've made so far, and I just went over those numbers, so that answers that question there. I've gotten, how do I balance being a mom, wife, student, and business owner? It's not easy. Let me tell you right there, it's not easy at all. I know I could do probably a million times better than I'm doing right now with that. But you really have to sit down and make a schedule. And I know that I want to spend dinner and bath time and homework time with my kids. So I don't work from like 5 o'clock till about 8 o'clock at night. Those 3 hours is just for doing dinner with my family and spending time with my children. I don't answer emails. I don't do anything like that at all. So that's how I do that. But it's not easy. You have to, you really have to work at it and make out a schedule. A big question, and this is one that I saved for the end, is why did I decide to do LuLaRoe? I talked very, very briefly about this in another video, but I didn't go as in depth that I could have because of the fact I knew that I wanted this to be a separate video. So I had explained to you guys before that I had joined LuLaRoe because I didn't want to work for a company where I felt like nothing I did was good enough. Where if I was satisfied with the day's work and I was satisfied for my job and what I was doing and I felt good about it, I didn't want to have somebody else saying, well, you should have done this, or you could have done that, or, you know, this wasn't good enough. I didn't want that. I wanted to determine my own success and my own failure. I wanted to know that if I, you know, only sold one item, it's because I didn't do a good enough job advertising and marketing and really being involved with that sale. And I wanted to learn from those mistakes. I know that if I made $857, I knew that was because of my hard work, and I didn't want somebody to take that away from me and say, you know, you should have made it $900, or you should have done this. Not good job, Jordan. I'm so proud of you. You know, let's see what we can do differently next time to get it to 10,000. Like, let's think positively. Instead, I have somebody saying, well, you should have done this, you should have done this, and then this would have been your outcome. And I didn't want that anymore. I was so sick and tired of that. So that's initially why I signed up for LuLaRoe. Initially. That was my goal for a very long time, to be able to feel appreciated at work. But when I discovered LuLaRoe, my son was about 3 weeks old. And I thought, hey, this is a perfect opportunity for me. I can work from home. I can spend time with my child. I can feel good about what I'm doing. Like, it's perfect. So that was my why at first. And then that very, very quickly changed. I was having an extremely hard time. I was having a hard time day to day. I was having a hard time getting out of bed in the morning. I was never happy. I was having a really hard time. My husband was as patient as he could be with me at the time, and you know, we were fighting a lot, and every little thing was getting to me, and I was struggling. I was struggling so much. I didn't want to spend time with my kids. I didn't want to spend time with my husband. I was so upset. I didn't feel like me anymore. I felt like just a mom and just a wife. I didn't feel like I had an identity, and I knew something was wrong. So when I went to my postpartum doctor's appointment, I was 7 weeks postpartum, and they had me fill out that little questionnaire about how I'm feeling, and they came back and they let me know that I had postpartum depression. And they prescribed me some antidepressants and gave me like a pamphlet to reach out to a counselor or other things. I had tried the medication for like 2 days and I couldn't do it. I didn't like the way it made me feel. It made me feel so tired. It didn't make me feel happy. It made it even harder. And I just knew that I didn't want to feel that way anymore. And I knew that I needed to change something. So I threw everything into LuLaRoe. And it was the first time that I felt like me again. Like I felt like a person. And it was something for me. Oh God. I was gonna edit all of this stuff out, but I wanted to be real with you guys Because I know a lot of you have emotional stories or emotional reasons why you're doing this, and it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to feel that way. So I didn't want to like reshoot this a million times. But yeah, I knew that something needed to change, and LuLaRoe did that for me. It made me feel like Jordan again. I didn't feel just like a mom, and I didn't feel just like a wife. I felt like me, and I felt beautiful, and I felt like a woman, and I felt strong, and I felt independent, and that's why I did this. That's what my why changed into. Of course, it's to support my family and to have some financial stability and things like that. Of course, those are background reasons, but diving down deep inside yourself, you can really find out the real reason why you're doing this. Like, what pulls at your heartstrings. And for me, it's me. I needed this for me. I needed this for myself. I needed to not feel so dependent upon. And I mean, I love being a wife, and I love more than anything my children. I absolutely love them to death. But I felt like I couldn't be the best mom or the best wife I could be if I felt so resentful to my life and so resentful to everything that had been going around. Like, just, I didn't want to resent my children, and I didn't want to resent the life that I was like living, because I have a good life. I have great children. I have a great supportive husband, and I wanted to be happy about it. And LuLaRoe has allowed me to do that. I still struggle every single day with feeling like this. It's still an uphill battle. But this company has made that battle seem winnable. And for the first time, I don't feel lost. I don't feel broken. I mean, it's still hard. I still struggle. I still get incredibly overwhelmed. But I feel like it's doable, and I feel like this was the right choice for me, and that is my why. That is why I do this. I do this to feel independent and to feel like a woman and to feel like myself, because I think it's so important that you do something for yourself. But that's pretty much the question that I get the most, is what made me decide to do LuLaRoe. So those on the fence, think about why you really want to do it. Like, that, I want that to be your homework. After you watch this video, seriously, take out a pen and paper and really figure out why you're doing this. You can say for financial reasons. Most people do, to have financial independence. But why do you want that financial independence? Why? Think of those reasons. Dig down so deep and think of those reasons. Just, again, thank you so much for watching, and so much for subscribing, and for trusting me to answer your questions, and spending 15-20 minutes of your day watching me on your freaking computer or your phone or whatever. Just thank you so much. Like, the constant support is just, it's so humbling, and it makes me so happy to know that I chose the right choice. Like, these numbers, guys, this is so great. But knowing that I have support from total strangers, and total strangers are willing to let me be their sponsor or to let me answer their questions for them, is just, it's amazing. And I feel so uplifted by it. So thank you so much for subscribing, and for watching, and for sharing my videos, and for reaching out to me. If you have any questions at all, if you want to know more about the business, if you want to know anything at all, just please, like, reach out, just comment me. One last thing I want to go over is, oh my god, my makeup's probably looking horrible. Oh my god. I'm gonna watch this video back and be like, yep, Jordan, you've got makeup everywhere. Whatever. Okay, so the Halloween launch. I want to tell you guys about that real quick. So if you have a second, I posted on my Facebook page if you're not already a part of it. I posted on my VIP page. There's this video, and my trainer had posted it on our team page. And it's from the Big Bang Theory, and it's this scene where all the guys are trying to score Comic-Con tickets. And it's so freaking funny. Like, just Google Big Bang Theory, guys try to get Comic-Con tickets. Because they sit there on their computers and they're staring and they're all like talking to each other, like ready, like they're counting down the seconds, and then they just start refreshing and trying to get these damn tickets. Okay, that is what it was like to be a consultant on the Halloween launch. Like, you have no idea how freaking crazy it was. I was on my computer. They launched twice. They launched 12 p.m. Pacific time, and then 9 minus 3, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, okay? So 3 and 9 my time, my Eastern time. And both times I was sitting there inside our system refreshing, trying to get these Halloween leggings. Oh my god, it was freaking crazy. But anyway, like, it was insane. So I was only, long story short, I only managed to get 20 pairs of OS leggings. And I was kind of disappointed about it, but I was happy that I got something. So then I ended up selling them. I sold a couple as singles, just a few, and the rest I sold in outfits, for the sole purpose being because of flippers. I freaking hate flippers. Hate you guys so freaking much. Like, if you're really gonna charge $100 for a pair of leggings, just freaking become a consultant. Like, just pay the money, be honest. And you know what? People who buy from flippers like that are encouraging them. That's why they do it, because it works. Like, stop buying and they won't flip it. So I put mine as an outfit. So it would deter flippers. And if it didn't, they would only be making 10, 20 bucks off their item instead of like 50 bucks. But anyway, so it was great. I ended up, for my Halloween sale, I ended up making just over $800. Just for the Halloween sale. Now what I did is, I didn't even sell all 20 of mine. I only sold 13 pairs because I kept 7 for hostesses. So that was my hosting incentive. If you booked an in-home pop-up with me, you got your free pick of one of the Halloween leggings that I had for free. And I used that to book pop-ups, and I booked 7 pop-ups for October for that reason. But this is my point. If you're on the fence about joining LuLaRoe, sign up immediately. Because, like I said, I sold 13 pairs of Halloween leggings and made $800. For leggings. For the outfits, I made $800 for selling 13 pairs of Halloween leggings. Like, you're gonna want to be around for those holiday sales. You're gonna be around for the Christmas leggings, and for everybody trying to buy Christmas presents for the holidays. If you sign up now, let's do a theory for you guys. Let's look at the date. So, let's see. If you sign up now, today's October 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Okay, so if you sign up, submit your paperwork today, the queue is about 6 to 8 weeks, which means you will get your call between November 16th and November 30th. 6 to 8 weeks. Somewhere in there, you should pretty much receive your call. It takes about another week to get your inventory. So then, in that retrospect, you should be getting your inventory about the 23rd or the 7th of December. Somewhere in between those dates, okay? You need to hurry up and sign up if you want to be a part of those launches, to be a part of those sales, because you're going to miss out. The longer you wait, the longer you miss out. The queue is slowly expanding in time because of the fact that everybody's trying to sign up for the holiday season. So listen, if you want to join LuLaRoe, now is the best time, like ASAP, as soon as possible. If you have any other questions that you need answered, please contact me. I think I just spit everywhere. I think I've been doing this the entire video. Listen, if you have any more questions, please just ask me. I will answer them for you. You can email me. You can Facebook message me. You can comment on this video. If you want to set up a call, go ahead and reach out. I will be happy to call you and discuss this with you. No problem. To answer all your questions, just please do it. You are not going to regret it. I sit back and I look and say, I sold 13 pairs of leggings and made $800. Are you kidding me? You can be doing that too. Like, just do it. Just do it, okay? But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Until my next video, which I will probably submit maybe next week, and I'll do a complete shipping video, I think. Yeah, I think I'll do a live sale video and a shipping video and all that good stuff for you, okay? So thank you guys so much. Please reach out to me. I love hearing your feedback, even if it's just to make a comment. I love it. I love reading it. Thank you guys so much, and until next time, bye.